Alright, this is Andrew, go to Home Inspections. We are doing a sewer scope today here in Murray. Today is July 18th, 2023. We're at 409 East, 6230 South. We have the camera pushed out 116 feet to the city connection. Now we're going to pull it back and record it and see what we find. So this first connection point is called the nose on. This is where it goes from the lateral line into the main city line. It looks like a decent connection point here so far. So far I'm not seeing any standing water, which indicates that you have good grade. You never want to see standing water because that would indicate that your line is flat or doesn't have proper grade. I'm paying close attention to these joints to see if you have any offsets. You never want the joints to slip away from each other or move, or else you can get big lips that can allow waste to get stuck. Like a root coming through there. Once you have roots, you're always going to have roots, and so that's something that you want to maintain in the future by having them hydrojetted out. That'll help prevent waste from getting stuck and creating a blockage. There's another one kind of crawling down the line. Looks like it's coming through this joint. And then we're hitting a little cast iron right here. This looks like a sewer access point. So a lot of times you'll have a clean out in the yard where you can access the sewer line. This one's cast iron, and so you can see how it gets real rough and rusty. Eventually cast iron will need to be replaced. I would recommend getting the insurance on this line, since you do have some of these older sections of pipe and you have roots coming in some areas. And that will help offset the cost if and when you do have an issue. Looks like this section here is transite from what I can tell so far. Transite is a cement asbestos pipe. More cast iron here. We're getting to the spot where this could be under the house. A little bit of an offset there where the pipes have a little bit of a lip. Not only can waste get stuck, but it looks like some waste is already stuck there. You want to avoid putting wet wipes or feminine hygiene products down the line because they can get caught, and that can lead to a blockage. This looks like ABS, so it's possible that they've made a repair or redone some of the plumbing. And it transitions back to the cast iron here. So that ABS does look like it was in the slab down in the basement. We only saw a few feet of galvanized, or cast iron rather, before it transitioned again to come back up the stack, which means that they've replaced, it looks like, some parts of the drainage underneath the basement slab, but not all of it. And that's a difficult spot to get to, and so I would be curious if that's something they had disclosed. I would ask them about it. It's also possible that they added a bathroom at some point and had to add the drain in the slab. If If it wasn't there originally, they would have had to do it after the fact. So just to recap, you have a mix of different types of pipe, some transite, some cast iron, and it looked like maybe some clay as well out closer to the road. You had a couple offsets where the pipes had flipped a little bit. One of them already had some waste stuck on the line. You had some small to medium-sized roots. You could consider having those hydrojetted out now, and that'll prevent a blockage. I didn't see any spots that were very flat where it was holding water and waste excessively. The cast iron clean out was holding a tiny bit of water, but not a ton. I definitely recommend getting the insurance on this line, and that would help offset the cost if you have an issue in the future. I'm going to end this recording now.